Hi, Soul Family. I wanted to do a reading really quick here. I haven't been doing a lot of readings. I've been super busy dealing with sick cats, working really hard, and just haven't had the time, really. So I'm going to make some time here. And we're working with the Guardian Angel Tarot. And I'll give you... All right, what we're going to do... We're going to do, how many items? 3 items, Spirit? All right, first item to choose from is this crystal wrapped, wire wrapped pendant. I made this. This is green, what is it called? Hiddenite. And it's in the shape of an owl, a seer. And it's for divine love. And there's a little dragonfly, which is hold on to your dreams. It's wrapped in copper, which is extremely healing. It's like the magnet that you draw towards you when you are the copper magnet, right? Magnet. And then there's this little fairy stone that was given to me by my friends Rod and his wife Jen, and they come with these a little hole in the stone. I love this. This necklace is too small for me to get on, so I've given it to this is my Pegasus cat, and I have it next to me because I work with the fairy energy. And then the third one is this Pegasus cat. Pegasus the Divine is what I call him. So think about why you would be drawn to a white and copper cat, actually. White is purity, truth, coming clean. Copper, again, is healing, right? And Pegasus, if you ever saw him, he's precious. He's huge, and he's gorgeous, and he's got the cutest little meow. It's kind of a crackly meow. So of all these ones, I'm going to wait and hear from Spirit what I choose, because oftentimes we think we choose something, and Spirit says, no, there's your higher self, and I mean your higher self, right? Know something different. So for those who chose the Hiddenite owl, I just heard I chose the fairy stone. Okay. All right. For those who chose the Hiddenite owl, your message is stop being so hard on yourself. See this person? My bed's not even made. I just feel like I can't even get motivated. I just can't do anything. I'm exhausted. I don't feel productive. I'm feeling negative. I'm worrying. I'm anticipating the worst. I'm not sleeping. I should be sleeping, but I'm not. I toss and turn. So Spirit's saying, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop focusing on the negative, right? Start thinking about the positive. Positive thoughts bring about positive energy. And they're literally telling you whatever it is that you're worrying about, there is no need for you to worry. And by focusing on, oh my gosh, what could possibly go wrong, you're self-sabotaging. You're bringing the worst to you. And there's no need for that. And Spirit says, look, we will provide the solution. For every challenge, there is a solution. For every problem, we have an answer. So if you have been experiencing sleepless nights, if you've been dealing with a challenge, if you've been anxious over this challenge in your life, then Spirit says, give it to us. Obviously, you're not figuring it out. You're just making yourself sick. You're losing sleep, which is lowering your frequency and your vibration. So Spirit says, release it to us. Let us handle it. So what's interesting is 9, and this is of thought. So 9 is you've got everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward. Stop procrastinating. So you've got what you need, even if you don't think that you do. So if you can't figure out a way, because obviously you're tossing and turning, in figuring out a way in order to do whatever it is that you need to do, release it. I release this. I know that I'm guided. I know that I'm protected. Also, this could be a situation where you're going over and over what you did or didn't do, the past. You can't do anything about the past. It's over. All you can do is focus on what you can do to remedy the future. If there's something that you're not happy about in your life, there's something that you're not happy about that you did, what can I do to repair this? I don't know. Okay, then give it to Spirit and let them know. Spirit says guilt is a useless energy, right? It could be that maybe you're just exhausted because you're taking on everything and everyone. Stop. It's not you're not a human. What is the word? You're not a fucking robot, right? You've got feelings, you've got emotions, you've got needs of your own. So stop torturing yourself in whatever reason or whatever way that you're torturing yourself. I'm getting a song. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. That's what Spirit says. Don't. It's not as bad as you think, right? Reach out. You know what? My cat's outside. She's been out for 2.5 days. She wants to come back in, but she's scared. Pegasus chased her away. The door's wide open. I'm freezing my ass off so that she can come in. It's like a runway. Take a run and go for it. The door is open. Yes, there's challenges, but if you want in here bad enough, you can get there, right? So reach out to Spirit. Reach out with love. What can I do? What can happen? Instead of focusing on what's going to go wrong. You know what? Nothing is impossible and everything is possible. Song, don't you worry about a thing. Everything's going to be okay. It's not what you think. All right, next message. For those who chose the fairy stone, and I did, correct neutrality, apparently, whether I chose it or not, Spirit says that's my primary message. I take all of these messages, right? So I'm not going to worry about my cat. The door's freaking open. She's not going to starve to death in my backyard. She's going to have to come in, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. She represents someone in my life, and I know it, right? Your your desire for what you want needs to overcome your fear of whatever the opposite is, right? The door's wide open, so take a run. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the fairy stone, spend time in nature. I like this. I'm all about this. Spend time in nature. Listen to what Spirit's saying. When you're in nature, like when I'm walking, when I'm hiking, when I'm out in the mountains, that's when I hear Spirit. See how she's got her ear up to the seashell? She's listening. It could be just the sound of that. Like when I go to sleep at night, I put on rain sounds. It calms me. It always relaxes me. That's what you hear. It sounds like the ocean when you so the sound of the ocean, maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to put on whale or dolphin sounds because they will open up your Akashic records. They will give you messages on a higher vibration than logical thought. The answers are not out in the world. They're in your heart. The answers are in your heart. So Spirit says, stop trying to be logical about this situation and step into your feeling. Meditate. Be quiet. Everything will become clear. Take some time to get away from whatever it is that you're worried about and wait for Spirit to provide you with the perfect solution. So it's amazing. It's the second in a row, right? And this is what they chose for me. So the door's open, right? Spirit will handle it. They'll guide her in, whatever it is. It could be there's something that's going on that you didn't create. Maybe you're in a situation that's like melodrama that other people have created. So, and I have been, because I've been dealing with clients with that kind of energy, and I had dark energy come in last night. It was pretty heavy. It was heavy. And I called in Michael. I saged my house. My doors are open. Maybe that's, the fact that my doors are wide open, there's probably a reason for that. Fresh air moving in so that the dark, stale energy can move out, right? And if you're experiencing what I was experiencing last night, you ask for protection by Spirit. And then you remove yourself from the situation. So I detangle from that energy. It's not mine to carry. I was channeling really dark energy last night. And I felt pain in my throat. My throat was burning. I was crying. I'm a channel. I'm a medium. And it wasn't me, but it was coming through me. But it does affect me. So then what do I have to do? I got to open up my house. I got to clear it out. I have to say to Michael, you know what? Do a sweep of my home, my phone, my cards, my mind, everything, my yard, everything. Do a sweep. If there's any dark or toxic energy that's trying to hold on, please remove it. And then I open the door, which it's been open for 2 days. And I say, you've got 3 seconds to get out of here. 3 seconds to get out of here. And if you don't get out of here, Michael will take you out. And then I went around the house and saged. And then I detached from the situation. It also is saying, you need a vacation. And I know I do, right? Take a break, even for a few days. I was just looking at Duchess. saying, I'd like to have the money to put some tires on her so I could take her. It's also saying you need some rest. I do. I've been worried about my cats. They're all sick, and they're very sick. I'm not able to get the little one that's outside medicine into her because I can't catch her. So I'm very concerned about that. The ones that I'm able to get, my big cats, I have gotten medicine in them, but it's really horrible to watch. It's like watching your children, and there's foam drooling from their mouths. They're nauseous. They're not feeling well. And even though Spirit says detach from it, these are my children. I love them. And so I'm asking Spirit, hold them, help them, move this illness through them. Now, for you guys to understand right now, there's endings happening everywhere right now. There's a complete turnover. The way I've been describing it is like a lake. When leaves and branches and debris falls to the bottom of the lake, it rots. And then the gases cause the lake to turn over. Everything comes to the surface, and it's a horrible stink, right? It's the turning over of the lake. But the gases are being released. So it's like whatever it is that's been pushed down, that's rotten and putrid and that needs to be released, Spirit is causing everything to come up to the surface. And when that goes through, it's very challenging. It's very difficult. It's very upsetting. It's emotional, right? It affects your body. Sometimes we're not able to sleep. Sometimes our appetites are affected. Sometimes our emotions, sometimes everything. But when the lake finally turns over, which is happening now, and it releases the gases, then everything settles back down on the water, down at the bottom again, and the water is clarified. So this is what's going to happen. It's the same thing as a storm. It whips through. Everything's a disaster. You can't see. Everything's whipped up. But then when it settles back down, the clouds are removed. The sky is blue. We're able to see again. So spend time in nature. Don't rush if you've not been feeling well. Give yourself a break. Get additional rest. I've been worried about my animals, and so I've been up, late at night calling, checking to see if she's in so I can shut the door because it's so cold in here. I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning to see if she's in, worrying, right? I've been worrying about my little tiny foster kitten because it was sick too. So I know I need rest. I need sleep. I know I've been channeling really heavy energy on top of the fact that I'm exhausted. So that's why it's interesting. I'm doing this with you guys. My phone's not ringing. I'm not doing readings. I expended so much energy last night. Spirit says that's enough. So I've been kind of wandering around in my yard today. I love it outside. I'll take Bea for a walk when I finish this. Maybe I'll go down to the creek, take her on a fun hike or something. But this is your advice as well. And then the last message for those who chose Pegasus the Divine, and I do choose him. I love him. I love everything about him. His funny little voice, and he's loving and kind and sweet and protective. He's protecting me. It's the 10 of emotions. So I would say this is the 10 of cups. Life is a blessing, wonderful and loving family, great happiness, emotional fulfillment are on the horizon. Yay! Ray, harmony with the ones that you love is assured. So it's talking about by offering forgiveness and understanding as well as kindness, we're rewarded with unconditional love. So maybe this is a group setting. This could be soul family. This could be your own personal family. Your brothers or sisters, children. The 10 is an ending which brings about a new beginning. So it's emotional. Maybe things have been very emotional, right? But success is assured here. So it's a time of happiness. If you're not maybe you're experiencing this right now. If you are, good for you. Congratulations. Enjoy, right? Really enjoy your family and your friends and all the things that are coming. If you've had difficulties, relationship with your children will become balanced. There's peace and happiness that will come. You may not have everything, but Spirit says you have each other. So when we focus on what we do have, the blessings that we do have, it takes the emphasis away from what we don't have, right? So they're also talking about relationships in your life. You need to understand that they require effort. They require forgiveness. They require kindness. They require love by everyone. There's effort needed to go into this. Everybody needs to work together. But when you do, the rewards are endless, right? So maybe if this isn't here, this is on its way. Long-lasting relationships, feeling safe, feeling protected, blessings coming your way, people in your life that you know you can count on, groups of people who really care about each other. It's my mama Sherri's birthday yesterday. I sent her a birthday cake today. This is unconditional love, right? Focus on, I'm thinking about how fun. I wish I could be a fly on the wall when she gets her cake. I'm sure she thinks I forgot, because every year I send her a cake. I wasn't able to get it to her yesterday because I lost my freaking debit card. I don't know where it is. And I had to handle that. So I had it sent today. So I'm excited to find out. I'm excited because she's going to take it home for Papa Terry, and Troy might go there too. I don't know. But at least Mama Sherri and Papa Terry are going to feel special today. I want them to feel special today. And that makes me feel happy. I miss them. I love them. They're my soul family. They are the family that took me in when my own family pushed me out because of their religious beliefs. Sometimes it's not a birth family. Sometimes it's people that just love you. And my Uncle Phil, he's not feeling very well, so I'm sending him love. So instead of me focusing on the fact that I miss them, I'm doing something about being a part of their lives and showing love to them. So what can you do for yourself? Can you give love? Can you give forgiveness? Can you see yourself counting your blessings? Can you recognize the ones in your life that are there? This is beautiful. I hope that something really wonderful happens for you today, because Spirit says something wonderful is going to happen. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. It's on the horizon if it's not in front of you. So may all the blessings come your way today. I know I'm picking up a lot of others' energy right now. That's why I'm full of tears. I'm also really tired. And when you're tired, my feet are freezing because my door's open. I think maybe it's a sense of relief. You know, sometimes we feel like tears are like, why do I feel this way? What are these emotions that I'm feeling? Maybe it's overwhelming happiness. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of my baby. Thank you for all the blessings. I thank you ahead of time for all the blessings headed my way. Thank you for health, right? Thank you for healing. We're going to do personal power affirmation deck right now for all of you. So for those who chose the Hiddenite Snowy Owl wire wrapped copper pendant, correct for neutrality, what is the message? Whoa, can't have that many. I do a few, but not 7. Okay, there we go. And that's funny because of how many do we get? We get 2. I am a dreamer. Yay! I have a saying that I coined. Destiny, dreams to reality. So focus on your dreams. What are you dreaming about? Look at her. She's lost in it. I'm a dreamer. My dreams come true. My dreams come true. Whatever I can dream up can happen for me, and it will. And I am authentic. I am who I am. This is who I am. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I don't hide who I am. I stand up for who I am. I am authentic. I am real. I'm the real deal. I'm not a copycat. I'm not a fake. I'm not a phony. I am authentic in every way. All right, correct for neutrality. For those who chose, maybe those are affirmations that you need to say. I am a dreamer. Maybe you're someone who's been feeling like, I don't know how this could happen. Well, you know what? Dreams come true. And I am authentic. I am authentic. Maybe you've had challenges being authentic. Maybe not wanting to stand up and speak the truth of who you are and act on what you want. So you need to tell yourself, I'm authentic. I'm authentic. For those who chose the fairy stone, for those, or Spirit told you the fairy stone was your message. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the fairy stone, please. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the fairy stone. I like this deck. I was gifted this deck at a conference here in Sedona, and I love it. I love affirmations. They're super powerful. Correct for neutrality on all levels, please. I am a dreamer. I am a dreamer. And my dreams come true. Whatever I can dream up, I can do. I can make happen. I am a dreamer. I am a dreamer. I have lucid dreams. I have prophetic dreams. So maybe you're supposed to be paying attention to your dreams. What are the messages that you've been getting? What were you shown in your dreams? Trust that. For those who chose Pegasus the Divine, I chose Pegasus the Divine personally. So, oh, there we go. I'm curious, says the cat. I am curious. What are you curious about? Go for it. I'm curious about that. I wonder what that would feel like. I wonder what that would look like. I wonder, wouldn't it be neat if? I'm curious about that. So if there's something that you've been curious about, look into it. How could you manage to make that happen? Whatever it is that you're curious about. Are you curious about someone? I have permission. I don't need to ask your permission. I have permission. Stop biting your fingernails. Stop worrying about whether you should do this or not. I have permission. I don't need to ask anyone's advice. I have permission. Is that all of them? I think it is. All right, you guys. It's a short and sweet one. I like it that way. If I can help anyone with a private reading, you can contact me through YouTube. You can contact me on Sherri Columbus Angels Whisper Facebook pages. Just look me up on Google. You'll find me. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram as Sherri Columbus Angels Whisper. Angels Whisper Sherri Columbus on Facebook as well. If this resonates for you, please click the like button, share it, and leave a comment. The algorithm, they bury everything unless somebody says something, unless it's liked. I'm not going to worry about it. Whoever needs to see it will see it. Whoever needs to hear it will hear it. So blessings. Have a beautiful day. Take care.